chemistry, we have learned there are three states of an object. One is solid, liquid, and gases. But in physics, there are two states of an object. In physics, there are two states of an object. Okay. So anything in the world is either at rest or in motion position. So the two states of an object are, one of them is rest or stationary. Another is motion. When the object is said to be, it is at stationary position. If the object has fixed position, if the object has fixed position, then we can say the object is at stationary or rest position. For example, suppose fixed position is called also stationary object. Example, suppose let's take an example: wall, school, hospital, etc. Because they are at fixed position. Okay. What is motion? What is motion? Simply, motion means movement. Motion means movement. When, write down definition, when the object changing its position with respect to time, when an object is changing its position with respect to time, or the referral point, then it is said to be in motion. Okay. What do you mean by the object is changing its position with respect to time? Suppose I am standing here. Suppose it's my initial point, initial position A. When the A moves to point B, it takes some time. So distance covered by object from A to B, it takes some time. So we can say that the motion of an object. Here it's said to be motion of an object. What do you mean by referral point? Subject, suppose there is a wall here. A boy is standing 10 meters apart from the wall. Here we indicate the wall. We can't measure the distance without wall. So the distance, the motion of the object depend on the wall. Okay. So this is called, here referral point is wall. Or here is A. Okay. So what is a referral point? A point from which we can measure the position of the object. Okay. Referral point means the point from which we can measure the position of an object. That is called reference point. So listen, suppose I am standing here. That means I am fixed at my position, at a particular position. That means I am at a rest position. Suppose I am moving. That is called motion. Okay. Suppose I am standing here and my hand is moving. Okay. This is all about the rest or motion. Okay. Then what is quantity? What is quantity? Objects, those which can be measured. Objects, those which can be measured. That is called quantity. Okay. For an example, suppose distance, it can be measured. Displacement, time, force, temperature, pressure, etc. Because these are measured by unit. Okay. Again, the quantity is classified into two types. One is scalar quantity. Another is vector quantity. Scalar quantity, another is vector quantity. So what do you mean by scalar quantity? Scalar quantity means it has magnitude. It has magnitude and without specifying direction. Okay. So scalar quantity means it has magnitude without specifying direction. Magnitude means value. For example, take an example. Distance measured by kilometer, meter, yes or no? Without specifying direction. So distance belongs to scalar vector. Time, temperature, these are the scalar vector. Okay, that means it has only unit, there is no direction specified when you measure the distance, time and temperature. When you measure the displacement, also we take the direction, specify the direction. If you measure the force, also you have to specify the direction. When you measure the pressure, also you have to specify the direction. So that is called vector quantity. So vector quantity has magnitude with specific direction. That is called vector quantity. Let's take an example. Displacement. Force, pressure. Displacement, force and pressure. So already I have discussed about the displacement. Let's take an example of force. Suppose here is a bottle. You want to open the lid and apply force clockwise Can you open the lid of a bottle? Of the bottle? No. So force always specify direction. Suppose let's take an example of force. Okay. If you want to open the lid of a bottle, so you have to apply force in anti-clockwise to open the lid. But if you want to tie the bottle and you apply force in anti-clockwise, can you tie the bottle? Can you tie the lid? No. So always force specified direction. Similarly, pressure also force per area also it specified the direction. Then let's start different types of motion. Different types of motion. Motion on path based on path. Based on path. First one is rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion or rectilinear motion. What is rectilinear motion? When an object moves along a straight path, it is said to be rectilinear motion. Rectilinear motion of an object. Motion of an object. Okay. When an object starts moving near straight path. Another is circular motion. What is circular motion? Now, when an object moves in a circular path, there is a path in which the object moves in a circular path. That is called circular motion. In circular motion, what happened? The object moves around center of another object. Suppose the earth revolves around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun. That is circular motion. Also, we can say that the motion of the earth is a circular motion. Okay. What is rotational motion? When an object moves on its own axis. When an object moves about its own axis, then it is said to be rotational motion of an object. Rotational motion of an object. Okay? Understood? What is rotational motion of an object? It rotates, it moves on its own axis. That means earth rotates on its own axis. Simply a ball rotates on its own axis. basic difference between rotational and circular motion is, in circular motion the object moves around the center of another object. In rotational motion the object always moves center of its own axis, okay, around center of its own axis or a fixed position. Then oscillatory motion, oscillatory motion means what? A to and fro, suppose it's the main position, the to and fro motion, this distance and this distance is same, the to and fro movement of an object, from its main position, this is main position of an object, okay. That means this object repeats same movement with same interval of time. Repeat of an object, what happened? The same repeat of an object, okay, with interval of time, same interval of time. Distance and displacement. What is the difference between distance and displacement? What is distance? Distance covered by an object. Distance covered by an object. An object is called distance. Suppose here is a point A and here is a point B. That means there can be many paths possible between the 2 points. The infinite path can be possible between 2 points. Yes or no? So we can say that simply there are many infinite paths between point A and point B. Okay. So let's take another example. Suppose here is a rectangle field. Here is a rectangle field, and here is the point A, point B, point C, point D. Suppose A starts from walking from here to here. That means started walking from point A to point C. Point A to point C. And the distance between A to B, suppose 4 km, B to C 3 km, C to D 4 km, and A to D 3 km. When an object started walking from point A to point C, then he has to cover the distance from point A to B, B to C. So what is the total distance between A to C? Between A to C, that is 4 plus 3, 7 km. Okay. If an object starts walking from A to D, then what is the total distance? 4 plus 3 plus 4, that means 11 km. If an object started walking from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A, that means an object started walking at a point and also again he came back to the same point. Here the total distance is what is the distance? The total distance covered by an object. What is the total distance? Distance between A to A to A. That means the total distance covered by an object. 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. That means 14 kilometers. Okay. This is distance. Okay. What is displacement? What is displacement? What is the unit of distance? Unit of distance, kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter, etc. And meter is the SI unit of distance. Okay. What is displacement? What is displacement? Displacement means the shortest distance between 2 points. Tell me, here we started walking. Suppose an object started walking from A to C. Then what is the shortest distance between A and C? This one is the shortest distance between A to C. This is called displacement. Okay. Displacement. Keep in mind, if the path is circular or straight, that means you can find out the distance. Only if the path is straight path, then you can find out the displacement. Okay. What is the displacement here? Here is, according to the Pythagoras theorem, here is 4 km, here is 3 km. What is the displacement? Here is 5 km. What is the displacement? Displacement of 4 square is 3 square. Square root of 25, 5 km. Okay. Keep in mind, distance belong to scalar quantity and displacement belong to vector quantity. How? When suppose here is a north direction, this is south direction, here is east, west. When an object start moving A to C, that means it is start walking in north-east direction. So direction is specified. Direction is specified in displacement. So it is called vector quantities. Now what are the units of displacement? It is the same as the distance. Kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter, etc. Okay? Don't be confused. Distance and displacement are same. Distance, you can measure the distance as well as the curved path and also straight path, but only you can measure the displacement of straight path. Okay? Then what is speed? What is speed? What is speed? Write down total distance covered by an object per unit time is called speed. So it is denoted as s. Speed is denoted as s. So speed equal to distance by time. That means s equal to d by t. What is the unit of distance? Kilometer. Now what is the unit of time? hour, kilometer, meters, millimeter, centimeter, maybe hours, minutes, second. So units of speed are kilometer per hour, meter per second, etc., etc. Okay. And now listen. What is speed? Suppose here is a point A, here is point B. Suppose the object cover 15 kilometer. When an object moves from one place to another place, also it will take some time. So when an object started walking from A to B, it takes 3 hours to cover 15 kilometer. So what is the speed? D by T, that is 15 by 3 hours, 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, this is speed. What is average speed? What is average speed? Average speed means the distance covered by an object. It is total distance covered by an object by total time taken by an object to cover the distance. Listen. Suppose it's a path. Okay. Here is a point P. Here is a point Q. Here is a point R. This point R. Suppose I started walking from here to here, from point P to point Q, which is whose length is suppose 15 kilometer. And again I started from point P to point Q to R, whose length is 20 kilometer. When I started from point P to Q, it took 3 hours to cover 15 kilometer. When I started from point Q to R, that means it took 4 hours to cover 20 kilometer. Then tell me, what is the average speed when I started walking from point P to R, from point P to R? What is the average speed? Total distance 15 plus 20 by total time taken by an object 3 plus 4, 35 by 7, that means 5 kilometer per hour. Okay. In doubt, what is the average speed? Understood? This is speed, this is average speed. Keep in mind, speed always depend on the distance. In doubt? Okay. Let's start velocity. What is velocity? Listen, what is velocity? The rate of change of displacement of an object, for unit time is called velocity of an object. Don't be confused. Velocity, it's not any another name. Keep in mind, velocity and speed is the same term, same word, same thing. Only difference, velocity depend on the displacement. When the velocity given, keep in mind, path is always straight. Path is always straight. That means the object moving in a straight path. Object moving in a straight path. So velocity is denoted as v. Denoted as v. So velocity may be displacement by time. Displacement by time. Okay. Also, it has the same unit as well as the speed. So, what are the units of velocity? Kilometer per hour, meter per second, etc. Okay, etc. Understood? Don't be confused. Velocity given means the object moves in a straight path. Okay. That means you have to find out the speed. Speed means velocity. Only difference, if the speed given, the speed of the object, if the speed given, the object moves in a chord path or in straight path. But the velocity given means the object always moves in a straight path. Okay. Velocity finished. What is initial velocity and final velocity? Initial velocity and a final velocity. Suppose a object start moving from its rest position. Here the speed or the initial velocity is 0 kilometer per hour, and at point Q its velocity or its speed is 5 kilometer per hour. Okay, that means the speed increases, the velocity increases. When the velocity increases, also it will take some time. Suppose it take 2 seconds. Okay. For an example, suppose you are riding motorcycle. Yes or no? You are riding motorcycle along this road, and you saw a beautiful girl is coming towards you. So that you are riding very fast. Your speed of the vehicle increases. You are standing here. When you saw a beautiful girl is coming towards you, then you started your vehicle and your speed increases gradually. At point Q, the speed of the vehicle is 5 km per hour. The speed of the vehicle is 0, and it will also take 2 seconds to get the speed of the vehicle is 5 km per hour. So, what is acceleration? The rate of change of speed or velocity or speed per unit time. Unit time is called acceleration. Here is the initial velocity u, final velocity v. So what is the acceleration? Denoted as a initial final velocity minus initial velocity by t. Final velocity minus initial velocity by t. What is the unit of acceleration? Kilometer per meter square, kilometer by hour square or meter per second square, meter per second square, because you will get the speed or velocity of the vehicle meter per suppose second, your time is second, so meter per second into 1 by second will be meter per second square. Okay, again another example. Suppose same thing, you are riding a bicycle, at point P, the speed of the bicycle is 5 meter per second, 5 meter per second, and you saw your friend is coming towards you, and then you increase your speed of the bicycle at point Q. The speed of the bicycle is 10 meter per second, 10 meter per second. Also speed increases from 5 to 10, so it took 5 seconds. 5 seconds. What is the acceleration? The final velocity 10 minus initial velocity 5 by time, 5 by 5, 1 meter per second square. That is the acceleration. Okay, acceleration 1 meter per second. Okay, keep in mind, if the final velocity is more than initial velocity, then acceleration is positive. Acceleration is positive. If u or initial velocity is more than final velocity, then acceleration is negative. Okay, then negative. Then rest of the pages we will start in next class. We will read in next class. So, do you have any doubt?